getting a little new blood on board doesn't hurt.
Go on, Dukas.
Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda!
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you? He still owes me a bottle of soy and brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
See you on the other side.
Activating magnetic souls.
Oh. I'm moving.
Captain Solano should be here momentarily. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleons. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of Duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of Duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you want to keep at the table.
Just a sip of something.
Wherever that thing is.
Racticino.
Ratticino? Is that like coffee?
That sure has a kick.
All right. Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resurgence. The regret is, we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of the first officer with her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare. But, unfortunately, we've got our hands full to refit.
You can spare me the pomp and circumstance. There's plenty of work to be done without all that.
You always had a work ethic like nothing I'd ever seen. We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career? Right there, within our grasp.
Oh, what's up, Mikhail? How's it going, bro?
We pushed her too hard. A warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship could handle. It was heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people. As captain, I have to take full responsibility. It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
You're being too hard on yourself. It wasn't your fault.
It's not a
I wish I was able to make my own Star Trek
In my defense,
avatar.
I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff
Because
were willing to trust me.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't choose a woman.
So, I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on the course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work.
Fuck the rock.
This is your ship and you are the captain. So as far as I'm concerned, whatever you say goes.
That's the kind of support I'm looking for. Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least I can't. I feel like my career...
Yeah, Mikhail, I'm gonna have to agree with you.
We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I'm hoping that they'll fix the rock situation.
Positive. Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior diplomat to Otari space.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. I see a golden opportunity this ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggested several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on the record. Total amount of
Alright.
You'll never guess where it leads.
Atari.
Exactly. Very nearly in the precise
I think the problem is, though, the camera
where I imagine
too close to the TV is having that
exponentially greater.
echo.
The diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
So basically, we're being sent into the eye of a storm, more powerful than anything on record.
Well, yes. But we're taking every precaution. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst. There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
Hey, yo!
If at the first officer, you don't one day find yourself in a ship of your own, then I consider it my personal failure. When that might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
It's been a dream of mine since before I can remember. So I would be honored to become a captain someday.
As long as you're willing to you have my promise to do everything in my power to see you happens.
Thank you.
Come, let me introduce you to the crew.
She's drunk. Where the hell did he go? He just disappeared. Oh, I guess there he is. You moving in your new place today? Hopefully it goes good, Mikhail. I assume. What the hell is he? He's obviously not a human. He has wrinkles on his nose.
Our chief science officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time.
Why couldn't I be a dude?
As much as I can from you.
That's very kind of you to say. I'm happy to be here.
Well,
She has some white stuff in the corner of her mouth.
Because you're part Kobliad, because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves, and you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me.
You really do know a thing or two about me. I'm glad I could inspire you, but it's important to chart your own path.
Thanks. You can count on it.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont. Please, do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. I have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway. If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous.
I definitely gotta get a new controller.
The bridge is yours.
Eh. Commander's log.
Commander, Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm. We just need your go-ahead.
Permission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field. Now.
Come on, Dukas.
Condition blue.
Blue.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
I mean,
Great. Let's get to that
Look at
emitter.
what are you doing, Dukas? What the hell? Looks like they're walking in place.
Every time we're out here, I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
Oh.
When I joined Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship? I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be. Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the SIF emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
See.
Beginning recalibration.
Careful. Too much action and harmonics will deflect the alignment.
Looks good. That wasn't so hard.
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive.
What a dick.
Yes, I am the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
You seem to think very highly of yourself.
With good reason. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then? You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario, but not outside the realm of possibility.
In my entire career, it's never been an issue, or caused the slightest problem. And I don't expect this to be any different.
I was just curious, that's all.
What a dick.
Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
I see
You
no
were
reason to
already
stop
blunt.
now.
Commander
Yeah,
Shepard, your predecessor was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill. He was loved by the crew. And he was one of my closest friends.
Mr. Westbrook, if you have some kind of problem with me, and you just met me so it has nothing to do with me, you're gonna have to figure out how to get over it. Because I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. I'll stick to science. That is what this ship is for.
Very well.
Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
They're in trouble, probably, right?
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy. Like a tsunami.
What's up, Dave? Yeah, Red alert.
Red alert.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm into Star Trek. I'm just, I just don't remember having any good Star Trek games, minus the one on PC. Oh, and the one on the VR on the PlayStation.
We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat, so we can orient.
I tried that. I was not a fan.
Believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
That's right, which is why we need to send power to our shields.
Commander Westbrook, use the deflector dish.
Already working on it. Optimal timing displayed. It's going to be tight.
Good. Send the pulse on my command. Now.
That was too early. We got it.
This is it!
All hands, brace for impact.
Blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to
As I'm
traverse
gonna have
the
to
hull the
stop
access
it.
port to
It says
recalibrate the
poor
warp to
quality
self-plasma regulation.
broadcast only mic only. Broadcasting only mic auto.
We've reached the first access
Audio.
point.
God.
Understood.
So
Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
I gotta get better internet. I apologize, guys.